Is there a person that you've met in the field, like during your travels, that motivates you to keep you going?
Well, I remember being in the south of Mauritania in 2004. I was a young humanitarian worker at the time, and I was sent to check on the situation on the ground after a drought and locust infestations. And I met a woman named Binta. She was living in a dry riverbed. She was living under a patched up canvas tent, and she had three kids, three boys, and looking at me straight in the eye with a smile, she told me about how things were really difficult, and she told me about how she managed to get her kids to fall asleep at night on empty stomachs. So she told me that every night she would build a fire, she would bring out the pots and pans, she'd fill them with water, she'd act as though she were cooking. It was an act. And if the kids would say, if they got suspicious and if they would ask, Mom, when's dinner ready? She'd snap at them and say, quiet, can't you see I'm cooking? And so she'd keep pretend cooking until they'd fall asleep. And only when they were sound asleep would she stop the show. And it's a story that to me brings to mind the that hunger's a lived experience. It's more than a statistic. Of course, I'm working as the head of a statistics department here in Rome, but it's women like Binta. There are millions of them all over the world who have to face their young kids and find a way to make it to the next date.
That's quite an image. Just imagine stirring water to give the kids an illusion that they may be getting food.